It's crazy, crazy.
Promise tomorrow. Yeah, and it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. Promise tomorrow. Yeah, and it's a tough road to follow. Yeah, and everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.
All facts, all facts, all facts, all facts. Hey, everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. Wow.
What's going on?
Wow. What's up, my brother? How you doing?
Chilling, babe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, you know what it is. You know what time it is. I go by the name of Buddha Bless, and this is
Brother Mike.
And right now you are rocking with episode number 5 of the BMB GreenRoom podcast.
Yes, sir.
Feeling really grateful to be at episode 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The journey moves on. It's very crazy, very angry, very happy, very divided, all that kind of shit outside right now.
Yeah.
Let's come together, y'all. Let's come together as a nation, man. You know what I'm saying? Time to move to the next phase. I know everybody, I've been listening to people, man. People's feelings are heard, and you know, people are sad. I've seen people shed tears and that kind of vibe.
Yeah. I see that too, man. I see that. And I see a lot of people lashing out at each other, man. And it's we got to stay together in these times, you know what I mean? And hope for the best and rebuild. If you're not happy with, you know, the decision, you know, it's time to figure something out, man. You know,
Yeah. It's
no matter who's in office, we gotta maneuver this life, man, you know? No matter who.
Definitely time to rebuild, man. Come together. What I do pray is that our nation's greatest days are ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that not in terms of just like this election and all that, but like just in histories of dynasties, you know, being superpowers to the world. They're like 200 to 250 years, and we about there at the United States. So, you know, we got to learn from past history and move forward in a better manner, yo. Because everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has peaks, valleys, and it's time to pull together. It's time to pull together, man.
Yeah. It's been rough, but, you know, we gonna make it, y'all. We gonna make it.
We are. That's a fact. But, other than that, man, what's new this week? There's nothing new this week, right? Like that's new, what's man. New. Yeah. It's like you can't change the channel. You can't walk outside. It's just like it's in your face. But I'm glad that all that is over and it's time to die down. And one thing I tell you, man, regardless of what, it don't matter who's sitting in that office. You're gonna have to get up, get your ass
that's
off,
a fact.
Get off your ass and go get it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The economy is going to go up. The economy is going to go down. You know what I mean? And we just got to maneuver and keep it going and not forget the people that are in front of us and the blessings that we actually have. You know, like we tend to overlook a lot of things, man, because, you know, they putting all these things in our face. It gets us agitated and stuff. And a lot of people, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of people that I thought were friends to each other, you know, lash out at each other. And it's like, wow, like it's crazy, man. It's like, it's bug.
I was listening to somebody's live, and you know, just the comments in their live was crazy. Now, this person is not even political at all whatsoever. They don't want anything to do with that shit.
Yeah.
But you know, just people in their lives in the comments making
it turn everything political. I've been trying to do the same. I try to stay away from politics and stuff, and you know what I mean. Not alienate half of my following or whatever. And it's like, you know, no matter what you do, lately it's been like they turn it into, you know, political stuff.
This is true.
Like,
this is true,
man,
yo.
you know, like trying to be the escape, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Because you got to deal with it, you know. So
don't be out here arguing internally with your family and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there. There's husbands and wives divided and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or child and parent divided, and like it's crazy, man. Don't let no shit like this get in the way
I saw
of being family.
I saw somebody was like, yo, I didn't know all my life. I didn't know that my parents were so racist and Nazis. And my whole thing is like, then maybe they not. If you didn't know your whole life, I doubt.
That's right.
That they, come on, man. Like, how you don't know your whole life your parents are racist?
Because you can't take every person that supports whoever as that. Like, it's not one. You know what I'm saying? It's not one for all. It's like people side with.
Everybody's life is different too. So what I'm seeing is like everybody's life is different. What benefits you might not benefit me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are gonna vote for what benefits their life and everything. And there's so much involved, bro. There's so much involved that there's no way that everybody's gonna agree 100%, even within the parties.
Yeah, exactly.
Even within the parties, you know. So my whole thing that's getting me is just watching everybody that's outside of politics make politics the center of their life to the point where they arguing and like, yo, burning down relationships and stuff. And it's like,
yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Wild. And there's gonna be ignorance out there. There's gonna be, you know, people that want to trigger everybody. You know what I mean? But everybody in each party is not the same. Everybody on the left ain't the same. Everybody on the right ain't the same. Everybody in the middle ain't the same. It's like,
yeah, that's true. You gotta learn how to support though. Like, it's all, and that shit is not in just politics. You got artists and shit out there that got these fan bases that are like diehard fans that'll go kill somebody and shit like that for you. Go, you know what I mean? Go do something to somebody's property, man. And like that ain't it, man. Extreme. Like you support by buying a fucking record or by voting. If it's, you know, you're talking to like whatever it is, like there's a way to support that shit. I think people got really fucking extreme.
You know, the thing is too, man, extreme ain't the word. Because we all get one vote. You get a vote.
Right. That's
you get a vote, you get a vote, you get a vote. Everybody gets a vote. Nowadays, everybody wants to control your vote.
That's true.
Just
when I was a kid,
all you have is one vote, bro. All you have is one vote. So you know what I mean? Is you talk to your friends or whatever, that's cool. But, and you could tell them your views. You can try to campaign. But if your friend doesn't agree and doesn't want to give you their vote to,
that's like you're
gonna get mad about that. You get one vote. That's it.
Yeah, nah, that's just what it is at the end of the day. You can't be
And I
mad.
know people are gonna find a reason to be mad at us for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, man. I just felt like, because we haven't been political, but I feel like if you don't address the nation coming together, you know what I'm saying? At some point, you kind of
we're gonna watch
ignorant.
It.
Yeah, so we didn't speak our personal views on a lot of things, man. We just, like, at this point, I want everybody to come together, man. Whatever side you're on, you know what I'm saying? That don't matter. I tell you, at the end, you're American. Yeah. You know what I mean? It got, like, any point to divide us is what they'll do. So you have to find the togetherness in the divide. You know what I mean? You have to find the unity. Like, all right, forget about that shit. At this point, that's over. Now we still brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how it goes with anything, man. I watch shit like that with gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? It's a set from right across the street, and right on the other side, it's the ops.
Yeah.
And you know, you look at things like that, and you're like, man, these people are your neighbor. Essentially, they live here. Y'all all from the same neighborhood. And in the gangbanging case, you know, everybody banging on for a block that really you don't even own.
It's like, red and blue, bro. It's crazy.
It's the same
too.
thing,
it's
right?
It's nuts. It's at a smaller scale because the world is. If you look at the world like it's the block, the country's the block.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all it's inner turmoil and stuff, and it's gonna be like that because you know the way things are, and a lot of people are frustrated because you know the economy hasn't been good and all of that, and
right.
You know, there's things that factor in that are gonna shape our views.
True.
But we don't have to burn it down. We don't have to burn down friendships and stuff because somebody disagrees. Now, if somebody like blatantly tells you some crazy stuff, then I get that. That's why I mean you gotta let people be who they are so that you know people's true colors. Because if somebody's
that was a big point you made about really allowing someone to be who they are. That way you have the discernment, real discernment. You don't have to guess on who the fuck is who and what's what. If somebody shows you who they actually are, and you allow people to, you believe them, and you either rock with them or you move accordingly and distance yourself. But without knowing, everybody acts the same. Everybody is so timid to not go against the grain or whatever. You know, you got to just think for yourself, man.
Yeah.
And I know people that don't want to be involved at all. Shout to UFO Feed, man. I feel like we shout him out every couple
Yeah,
episodes and shit.
Feed.
But Feed
We gotta
stance
get
on
Feed
it.
on the show eventually.
Yeah.
We gonna build. We gonna build.
Yo, let's do something, man. Let's do something, twin. You know what I mean? Even if, however it is, man. If we gotta,
Even if we get him on the phone,
do a video,
phone.
You know, whatever.
We know you busy, brother.
Definitely. But his stance was like he don't participate in this. He was like, I don't believe in nobody looking out for us.
Yeah.
Like, I represent the people. And that's that. And either way, they're gonna get us and they're gonna take advantage of us, and there's more to it. So he kind of stands, away from that. And I respect that too. Everybody has their own views, man.
Their own opinion, own views, and yeah, man, that's the beauty of being an individual.
Right.
You know?
Right. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it is what it is, man. Everybody don't have the same favorite color or the same favorite food or whatever, man. Individuality is important. And we gotta embrace it. We're not always gonna agree on the same things, disagree with
I know you heard the old school refrán, pa los gustos se hicieron los colores. Everybody has different tastes, and some people like the same stuff, but just because you got something in common with somebody doesn't mean that you're gonna agree on everything 100%. Or that you even know that person 100%, you know?
Yeah, that's right, That's right.
So
you only know what people reveal to you.
Yeah. That's why I say you gotta let people be who they are, and when they show you who they are, believe them. Watch actions. Watch actions, man.
Yeah. I feel like the more time you spend with somebody is really ultimately how you know them, or how well you know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people making judgments on people they never met before in their life.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You on the internet or whatever, talking about people that you never met before in your life. I don't like this person. This person is this. This person is that. You do that don't make sense, man. You don't know this person. You don't know somebody to dislike or hate them. You know what I'm saying? You may have seen some videos or whatever, but you never encountered this person on a one-on-one.
And you ain't never questioned like the person that told you this person is like this, like what their motive is, like why, I go by my experience. I've had people tell me so-and-so's a great guy, and my experience is he's not. I'm not gonna go tell everybody he's not. That was my experience.
Right. Some people don't even know. It is what it is, man. I think there's people that make stuff happen. There's people stuff happens to. There's people that don't know anything's going on.
Yeah.
Oblivious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, who are you? Who do you choose to be, man?
It's crazy, man, because it gets heavy, and sometimes, man, I wish I was back to oblivion, dog.
Yo, that's real, right?
Man, bro. Like,
once you make the choice to seek information, it's powerful, and it comes with responsibility.
I feel like I've been saying this in every episode. It's the gift and the curse.
I agree.
It's so much that we live with. That's the gift and the curse, man. Because knowledge is power, man. But it's also responsibility, and it could be a burden, man. It could depending on the knowledge that you hold, and it could be a burden.
It is. Because with not knowing, you don't have the pressure of doing the right thing because you don't know.
Yeah.
So you're just moving. But with knowledge, armed with knowledge, now you are responsible for carrying that knowledge and how you choose to execute that.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. How you choose to use it, and do you choose to teach? You know what I mean? Are you selfish with knowledge? Knowledge is power. Yeah, and your personality determines how you use that. You know what I mean? There's people that gain power and then crash out. They don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then there's people that hold the knowledge and don't pass it on to the next generations. And it's like,
those are selfish people. Yeah. Those are people that operate for reputation.
Yeah.
Like if things are selfless, then genuinely you're supposed to pass that knowledge down to. Even if you're selective with who you pass it down to, like pass that on. Pass that on so it doesn't die with you.
Yeah.
Because we're not here for a long time.
Right. That's what keeps the future going, man. That's what keeps the next generations, enabled to do what they gotta do, man. Like,
right. That's why you have a lot of forgotten people, because of not passing generation.
Forgotten people, forgotten techniques. Like, bro, like I as much as I say we should all learn how to live from the land, I don't know how to grow everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much that I would love to learn, you know what I mean? But
Each one
we got
teach
it.
one, man.
Right. We got to pass that knowledge. I need somebody that knows how to do that. And I get it. We could all Google tutorial. It's not the same as it is face-to-face interaction, contact, human-to-human interaction, man.
That's a
We're
fact.
losing that, man. We're
That
losing
is
that.
a fact.
We're losing that.
Real one-on-one conversation, face-to-face. Those are how stories were told and how information was passed down for thousands and thousands of years. And that's like even us, we're linking with our people as Tainos. Like I was raised in a city where we don't know what was going on with our people. So linking and the exchange of information is what's even brought me to this point. Which there's ways to go, but just bringing me up to this point is so powerful. So and that was by face-to-face conversations with people. You know what I mean? Passing, exchanging information. And letting me understand that maybe what I thought I knew was wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think you don't get that a lot through internet, through this, because you don't have understanding. So you may take something that's disrespectful, one, because it's in a public realm, and two, because you're not face to face. So you didn't catch the frequency with that person. You know what I mean? It's different. You have a lot more understanding face to face.
Yeah.
That's what I find.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But and like I say, like the generations coming, I feel like they losing that. And
hopefully, man. Hopefully.
We said it before. You got to talk to a person through a device right in front of them. You texting, you're in the same room.
Yeah, that's wild.
You're
man.
like, what? Why did you text me that, man? I'm right here. You could have said that to me.
And it's crazy because like it makes us all not acknowledge what we have in front of us, man. And it's not just the devices, man. Even like, dog, like it happens, man. With like things become white noise. Things that shouldn't become white noise become white noise. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
it's just like we don't hear it anymore. We don't see it anymore. So we start looking for the bad things that are happening and not appreciating the blessings that we got right in front of us because we're so close and they become white noise. And that's how families break, man.
Out of sight, out of mind.
That's how a lot of families break. That's how relationships break. And you know what I mean? We sometimes don't even realize we're taking things for granted because we're so caught up in the world we're living in and the mission and the job that we're on. You know what I mean? And we take on all this energy and we'll bring it home.
That's real.
And we release it where we're comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Not knowing that we're just dumping a lot of things and like
unloading baggage and shit. And we all got to carry our own weight and shit. I found myself being very tied up with just life in general, doing the pod, figuring stuff out, but like not making any time for just for family. And I don't mean like my immediate family, but my family, big family. We having parties and all that, and I had a good time. Over there. I went. It was my cousin Ed's 50th birthday. Yo, happy birthday, Solo! You heard? Big 50, big 50. Chill. That's a Harlem legend right there, man. That's right there. That's my mentor, my OG,
50, man. That's an accomplishment right there, yo.
For real, man.
That's an accomplishment.
And we hung out, man. We chilled, and I hadn't been like with the family in a while. And I think, once you start to get into a certain age, you look back like, yo, this is what's important. You know what I mean? And we were talking about that the other day too, pouring so much energy outside when like really the great things are internal and we got to nurture nature that shit.
Yeah. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that, man. I put so much loving energy outside of my family. You know what I mean? Doing this work.
Yeah, man.
And then I got so much like stuff that I brung home, you know what I mean? And I'm honest, man, if not anything, and I'm really like if you watch the last few podcasts, like I curse a lot.
Right.
Let me know in the comments if I curse. Send some me in the comments, man. I'm gonna put a curse jar right here, I'm trying, bro, because I'm smart, man. You know what I mean?
Working on that.
Yeah, dog. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to put all of that out there. There's a time and a place for everything. And as we building, you know what I mean? I really just want to get the right message across.
Right. And profanity is the absence of thought.
Yeah, and it's cool and all, like when we funny, we joking and all, but like I see a lot of important topics. And I'm gonna be honest, you know what, man? One of the grandmas hit me up. and was like, yo, I'm loving y'all podcast.
Wow.
But it's real hard to hear you warriors like use that language when I've heard you get the same points across.
That touched my heart.
Yeah. And when the elders call out, I'm like, man, you know what? If the elders are watching, you know what I'm saying? So is the youth. Yes, and it's cool. I'm not saying we're gonna water it down, dumb it down, or anything, but me personally, I'm gonna try to use the right wording, man. You know what I mean? Cause
like that.
Even in my everyday life, man, it's just become
enough. And we usually use good vocabulary.
That's what she told me. She's like, I've heard you get these points across so eloquently. You know what I mean? And I love you guys, and I know your purpose, and you know what I mean? And respect, Grandma. And I'm a slip and I'm a stumble, and there's gonna be times where
I love that,
you know what I mean? But
I love that.
I'm gonna try, you know.
That's real. Me too. Yeah. Me too. I was actually thinking about that not long ago.
Well, I'm gonna be like Rakim, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be like Rakim. Rakim, whole career, he ain't cursing none of his, and he had the hardest raps, dog.
He was dope. He is dope.
He is legendary.
Shout out to the legendary.
If you could do that in music for your whole career,
you could definitely do it in speech.
Come on, man. And I do it in speech when I'm speaking at an event where it's like, I know this ain't the place for it. So I can be conscious of it, you know?
You know what I think it is? That, being that like we're speaking here, we don't realize who's watching on the other side. And we kind of take it because, you know, we see the younger people that are talking like that. So it's almost connecting with them, but they can connect. They speak. They're smart enough. Everybody's intelligent enough to understand things without profanity. We know how to do it.
And I'm not saying I'm a censor when we open the phone lines and stuff like that. I'm not censoring. This is my personal.
Talk how you talk, man.
Yeah, this is my personal decision, and not just for the pod. You know, not just for the elders. In general, dog, for my family's sake, man. Like it's so second nature to me that sometimes when I'm talking, you know, I might come off like I'm more angry than I even am because I'm just choosing to, you know what I mean? Spill it like I spill it. And I'm just trying to grow the way I've been for years. And there's still way more to go.
Guess we're not using that censor button no more.
Nah, you know what I mean?
I tell you. We're gonna clear that, man. We're gonna put something else there.
We're gonna put the pause button right there, boy.
You gotta be careful, man. Your man Dame might try to sue you. You can't put that.
He will.
He's on one. He on the hunt for money and all that, man. Dame's my man. I don't want no smoke with Dame. I really I like Dame Dash, man. He's got a unique mind. He thinks on some independent, you know. I like that. I think I ain't gonna say what I think. I'll leave it at that. I respect them. I respect them a lot, man. That's Harlem right there too. You know what I mean? It's a lot of Harlem energy going on, a lot in entertainment right now. I heard some good Dave East music recently.
Dave East is dope. I like Dave East.
Yeah. Me too, man. I haven't been listening to a lot of music though. People been telling me, yo, did you hear this project? Did you hear that? I'm like, nah, I ain't hear that. What?
Yo, I gotta get started on this project talking about because
time for music.
Bro, it's November already, man.
Yeah.
November.
This year sped by faster than
I got a couple months to finish this project. If I want to release it, but I'm not gonna rush it, man. I might just because it was just the way it was working out. Everything was always ready for that date, and it just became the date that I drop in. But it's not. I'm not rushing nothing to make a certain date, bro. I'm not doing that, man.
Right.
I don't have any deadlines.
If it was like that, you might as well be signed to the major.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have deadlines. I could take my time and put it out. But music is coming soon. I'm gonna drop a few singles before anything too. So we working, man. We working, trying to figure this out.
That's a fact. All we can do is work and stay consistent.
Yeah. We about to hit the street. We gonna hit the street, man, and start seeing what the people, you know, think of certain things, man. Cause
we got new things coming for y'all. New vibes, man. This was it was some complications along the way. I know we said at the last episode we're gonna do this next one live, but you know how this goes, man. We just living life and life be lifing. So bear with us if you know it's not as we said called me out. Don't fact check me on that. You heard?
Yeah, he got excited, man. He got real excited and was like, "Oh man, we got this now." I mean, we gonna get to the lives for sure,
We
man.
will, because we do want to hear y'all.
Yeah.
And I received the information when y'all like, yo, I'd love to sit. I would love to talk to y'all. I want to call. Let me know when I can. I'm like, yo, we gonna do that. We working on that for sure. For sure. I think we can.
We can.
It's just
we
life
can.
be lifing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
this week caught me off guard. I ain't even clip up as much as I wanted to, you know what I mean? Cause
right.
just, time, there's 24 hours in a day, man. And sometimes things get away from us to where it's like, I got spread thin, I got spread thin this week, man, to where it's like I didn't have too much, energy or
I ain't got
time
nothing
to
left.
I got nothing left.
Hey, yo. I like that. That's what I'm talking about. I want to make more jokes. We'll save the last 15 minutes for my stand-up.
Oh,
I'm working on a special, you heard? I'm joking. I'm joking, yo.
That's the name of the special? I'm joking.
My name, that's the name of our special. I'm joking. I was only kidding.
That's funny, bro. That is hilarious. Been waking up at 7 a.m., right?
Woo, the head start on the day, baby.
Yeah. Not going to sleep any later than 12. Before I was like breaking night, doing all my editing, all the work at night, and it's like, bro, my mind was racing.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
There are daytime hours and nighttime hours, man.
Yeah. So you were telling me like, yo, the thought process is different in the morning than it is at night. And I'm like, yo, that makes sense, because at night I be up stressing. In the daytime, I feel like I could think clear. I could map my day out, get stuff done.
You feel like you could do more.
Yeah,
It's like the energy, the things you think about, all that. In the dark, it's darker, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And everything, the sun is up in the daytime. That's your vitamin D. Y'all need that D. And even the trees and the plants and everything give off more magnesium and stuff during the day.
Life in general, from you know what I'm saying? You see the bees, you see like they out.
So we are not, I don't think we're built to be nocturnal animals, right? No. So we function better with the cycle of the sun. If you look at,
I'm sure there's exceptions. I'm trying to think.
There's gotta be, but
like my grandfather worked the night shift his whole life, and that's kind of how he operated.
All right, but he became like that.
He's a morning guy.
That's what I'm saying. That was by necessity.
But that was like 30 years.
That's out of necessity. Sometimes that graveyard shift is all you got.
He used to deliver like drive the trucks for deliveries in Hunts Point.
Man, Hunts Point's crazy.
Yeah, for real. But he would work that overnight, man. I remember that being a kid.
You don't get as much sunlight and everything, like I'm feeling waking up early, man. I remember when I first was doing the work, and I'm still on it. I'm on it, bro. Yeah. I'm dropping weight. I'm coming for y'all, dog. I'm telling you, man.
Straight up.
But the first time I did all of that, I was feeling good, waking up early in the morning, getting all my daytime stuff done in the daytime. By the time that the sun is going down, I got nothing to do. I literally could just spend the time with my family, but I wasn't doing that. Going back to the white noise. Yep. Wasn't doing that. I'm editing at all hours of the night. You know what I mean? And just like, I'm with the family, but I'm not with the family. And then I'm not like, I don't know, dog. You know what I mean? I'm trying to balance everything the right way.
Being there, but not present. Mm-hmm. Like if your mind is somewhere else. I used to find that like my mind would stay racing. It didn't matter if I'll be sitting at the beach or somewhere where I'm supposed to be relaxed and can't relax my mind. My mind goes just back to thinking about.
Went out yesterday with my wife and my daughter. My son was at work, and went to the mall, went around chilling. I didn't look at my phone once, man, and I was like, bro, I feel good. I'm like, I don't care what time it is. I got nothing to do because I got up early, did everything I had to do, knocked it out, bro. We was just chilling. The only thing I touched my phone for was to take pictures when my daughter or my wife wanted to take a pic or something. But bro, I'm always on. What time is it? What I gotta do? And it's like, bro, like I'm getting everything done at a regular hour now, and I'm feeling a little aligned, man.
Them devices, man, they be having a hold on us, man. It's hard. It's hard to stay away from them.
Yeah,
that's why, like,
and just enjoying the time with my wife and my daughter was just like different. It felt different. Felt like, damn, I definitely was doing something wrong, man. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
this is my family. You know what I mean?
That's dope though. That's awakening right there. Cause like you seeing like, wait a minute, this is even the shift to that time is gonna have you thinking completely different. Your thought process will be way different.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, what was I doing with my life?
Yeah.
Cause I feel like that now. Now that I get up early, I mean it's been a while, but I felt instantly when I did that. The next year, year after that, I would look back like, what was I doing with my life? Like sleeping, I was bad, man. There was a point where I would wake up at like 2, 3 in the afternoon.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't be productive like that, man.
It's hard. It's hard to be. I definitely couldn't. I wasn't.
Yeah.
It's crazy. As much as we do, as much as I do, is like I know I could have done more and been more proficient with the way I do things, and even be happy at the end of the day, man. Like now I could look. I'm looking back. I'm like, yo, look at how much I got done. Instead of scattering out throughout the day, and I know I'm gonna edit at night, and you know what I mean. 2 a.m. I'm up, but it's like, nah, bro.
Putting stuff off, yo. That's procrastination. That right there that's the killer of all extra time, because you gain extra time when you knocking stuff out,
bro. Like I finish everything I gotta do before 12. Then at 12 I could start working on music or editing or whatever I do for a couple hours.
Right.
Then I could put in a couple hours on social media. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being scattered throughout the day, and then before you know it, you all day on social media just getting that energy. And I'm like, bro, I ain't even post what I got on here to post.
I came here to do something.
Yo, that's crazy. So it's like, you know, I'm trying to learn how to take control of my day, bro.
Yeah.
Instead of having the day control me.
Like I don't follow people when you know what I'm saying, on the socials. And not like, it's not arrogant. I'm glad I'm getting to speak about it, because I've heard people like, yo, you don't follow me, or you don't, but I don't want to be influenced by outside world when I'm trying to build something here. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of us get taken away when we start scrolling and we hit that boom. You're looking at people's life that it's really not their life. It's almost a TV show now. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing highlight reels and things that are not even real, like just fabricated, and then it gets you to comparing your own life. Like, wait, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Pardon my language.
Nah,
but what am I doing wrong?
Oh, yeah.
And why am I like this when I know, but I don't know if we know anymore that it's fake. It's like we're believing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get videos like, and it's for a while now. Like I see it with my daughter. She'll show me something, and I know that the video was fake. But I wonder, do you know that
they got places where I think there's one in Florida Mall even. It's for your social media, but you go there and it's just nothing but background, fake background.
Yeah.
So you look like you over here. You look like they got a fake private jet. You look like you're sitting in the window of a private jet. You know? I'm like, come on, man. Like,
so influencer room.
Yo, it's crazy. I was like, yo, that's bugged out, man.
That
you know,
crazy.
They look like, professional photo shoot, and it's like it's in Florida Mall right there, and it's cool and all, but it's like everybody there's a lot of things made for everybody to perpetrate a fraud.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
it is, man. And I believe what you build with that is people who don't like themselves naturally. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you build a lot of stuff that you need exterior with, then are you really happy with yourself? Like without that, let's say you didn't get nails done or whatever it is that you do extra to help yourself feel good.
Yeah.
Can you do without? It was like 2 years that I went in my life. I didn't get no haircuts. I ain't nothing. I'm talking about no clothes.
It was like Wilson.
Yeah. But and I was really thinking.
I wonder if y'all got that movie reference.
The reference, yeah. That's what's the title of that? Tom Hanks? Castaway. Yeah. I'm like, what's the name of that movie? No, but yeah, I did that, and the craziest thing was that at that point I was super happy. Right. I was like on some, and I was like I did it intentionally to prove a point. I was like, I'm gonna let the light shine from within, man. I'm not gonna do anything that, I gotta buy. That was like the turning point when I stopped,
Yeah.
just being about designer and whatever it was. So I did that. And I remember being at one of these parties at my family's house, and a friend that I know, she comes by, she's like, yo, I mean, I know you married and all that now, but you ain't gotta let yourself go. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And I'm dying laughing. She starts thinking that I'm like depressed or something. You know what I mean? And all honesty, I was probably at that point the happiest ever.
Yeah.
And I explained to her, I broke it down, and she was like, "Oh, that's crazy." Like, yeah, but there's a thin line between. Oh, I can't remember what she said. There's a thin line between something and letting itself go. And I just dying laughing.
But that's perspective. That's you let
that's
yourself go
view.
in your eyes. Yeah, in your eyes, I let myself. In reality, I'm finding myself or gaining my ground.
I'm not fishing for you.
Right. Exactly.
I'm out here chilling. Yeah.
Exactly.
But the perception is like that. You know what I mean? They won't. It's crazy. Most people, they won't pay attention. You got like jewelry, cars, this, that, the other. Yeah. I don't know, and I don't live like that. I never even judged people like that. I could care less. I know plenty of people who had money and had those things, and people who didn't. And I judge somebody by their character.
Right.
And ultimately that status changes. You know what I mean? I seen people that I respected when they were the janitor, and then they became the owner of the building. And we still cool. They know that this respect is different. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's...
I don't respect you because of your position. I respect you because of your character. You know what I mean? And your actions.
And there's people that, I don't know. I feel like people just praise like items and the dollar and material shit. Where I'm like,
I had a dope chain one time. It was like, bro, and me sacaba de aprieto, dog. It used to get me out of a lot of problems. I'd be like, damn, bills are and it weighed. It had good weight on it. I had a nice mic medal, but it was the weight in gold that used to get me out of, and then I'd get it back. And then one day I was like, I'm just not getting it back.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm not getting it back. I'm like, and I just, did me, man.
I've done that plenty of times. I had stuff, I sold it. I just never understood what I saw. Like a lot of people become, I don't know, but they put sentimental value on these objects.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you can't get past it when you lose it.
Yeah.
Psychologically, I don't know. I don't even think about those things. It's cool. It was cool. Today I don't have that type of interest.
Yeah.
But whatever. I guess.
Yo.
If that's you, that's you.
Yeah, facts.
There's no, you know what I mean? Ain't judging nobody. I'm just saying the way I think.
Yeah.
I always feel like there's plenty that you could do with whatever you just spent. There's plenty to do. I look at things that you can do with your dollar versus what people actually do with their dollar, and then people scream how they want change, but the way you change is the way you move your dollar around.
That's a fact.
That's what really speaks volumes. Everything else is just talk.
Mm-hmm. Individuality is important, man, but it takes a certain amount of bravery to just be like, yo, I don't care what society says, man. As long as I'm good, my people are good, my family's happy, you know what I mean? Like,
right, yo.
Yeah, man.
I was listening to some comedians talking. They were talking about how a really good comedian, say, doesn't have a big name, and they won't like sell out a room, like a small room. You know what I mean? Not like a stadium or nothing, but small room, 3 shows or whatever, and they can't sell it out. But somebody who may have been on commercial before, they'll come and not be funny
and sell it out,
but sell out. Yeah. And I was like, man, I guess the talent level don't matter.
You know what? Even in boxing, you could use that same analogy with boxing, because everything now is popularity over actual talent.
Right. Look at the fights that are going.
It's crazy. So it's like, bro, you making fights according, bro. You know what got me? Who was it? who was it that was fought? I think it was Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney when they fought. And they're like, and they say Ryan Garcia's records, and then they said how many followers he got on Instagram. Like, what that gotta do with your boxing record, man?
Yo, everything has changed now.
Everything. So you got these people that are like, yo, this, that, and the third, and you ain't never had a belt.
But how many followers you got though?
Yeah, so you never had a belt, but you getting all these money fights and stuff because you got millions of followers.
Right.
So it's like, bro, everything is now status and clout.
Man. At the end of the day, ultimately, it's like advertisement money. So the way they look at it is like, well, if you have this many people, then this how many people I could pay you to show my product to, or so, you know what I mean? Everybody's like bought and sold.
Yeah.
On this, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy. And then you got the people that don't even like they buy the followers and shit. That's nuts to me, man.
And you can always tell when the engagement don't match the numbers. You're like, yo, how you got millions of followers, but like 10 likes and 3 comments. It's like, and again, it ain't like I'm making fun of you because you get no, but like if you have that many, what's funny to me ain't that you don't get engagement or because I don't get too much engagement. I'm old, bro. I'm trying to live in a young man's world and learn all this algorithm stuff. But what's funny to me is that the insecurity of people to buy millions of followers to then see minimal engagement is crazy. Like, bro, we can see right through you, man.
That's ridiculous. Just do what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. That the problem is everybody's worried, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry you won't be accepted. Worry you won't be good enough.
Yeah.
Worried about whatever. Just erase the worry, man. Put one foot in front of the other. What's gonna happen is gonna happen anyway. I think like a lot of people run through life, the whole life, avoiding confrontation. When confrontation will happen, adversity is inevitable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying run towards it. But I just mean don't let it hinder you from whatever you want to do. One foot in front of the other, one step at a time, man.
Yeah.
The tortoise won the race.
Yeah. Slow and steady. You know what I mean? Slow and steady. And that's the key, is steady. So we speed through life. We miss a lot of things. Again, going back, circling like the combo does. People we love become white noise. You know what I mean? Because we're moving so fast and it's different, man. It's different. We gotta slow down, man. Everybody's been so high paced, man. Everything is so high paced, man.
And that's why everybody's so high strung and emotional, and we getting so much information, but not really interpreting any of it. Like it's so much bombarded. We see so much with our eyes while scrolling, while here, while there. We turn TV, listen to this person saying that, but at the end of the day, it's not filtering through. You can't.
Hey, we're reading without the comprehension.
Yeah, you know, man. And on top of all the information, and you listen to music, and then everything is judged so fast. So you watch shows, it's like, how in 24 hours, how are we doing this?
That causes sensory overload. So real talk.
Clearly not having everything is not weighing the way it should. You know what I mean? You gotta slow down.
Yo, dead ass, man. I'm just like that the day I spent yesterday, man, just like not looking at my phone or anything, and we didn't leave at a particular time because we left because our legs was hurt. It was leg day the day before that. My legs was hurting. It was time to
went
go.
To walk the day after leg day.
After leg day, because I'm like, bro, if I don't do nothing, I'm not gonna do nothing the next day.
I ain't mad at that, bro.
So, yeah, we left because our body said it's time to go home. I really saw so much, man. I was able, even in my family, even just like, I don't know, man. I can't explain it, man. It's hard to put in words, but just slowing down, man, and enjoying.
I love it. You know what I love? I love like being at the amusement parks for like the first hour. And then I'm walking, I'm like, damn, what are we doing here? Why? What are we doing? Yo, that should be so much walking. You feel like you walked out of town. That's just crazy.
And then you stand in line for 3 hours, 2 hours, and it's like you're trying to lean on the rail.
Hot, man. It's hot.
You waiting to get under the mist fan, like
yeah.
Hey, yo, we used to go. I'm not even gonna tell that story.
That's the one they're gonna want to hear. They're gonna ask for it in the comments.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta make a Patreon eventually to put the real, like, uncut
right.
that only the true supporters are gonna hear. You know what I mean?
Right. Yo, that, you know what? I think that, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
And you know, we can it'd be a little different content. Not different, but you know what I mean. Turned up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
For real, that's fire though. Cause there's real stories, huh? Real stories to tell. All of them can't be told here. Some of them can't be told at all.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, man.
Join the silent page where we tell no stories.
We don't even plug in the mics, just the camera. Be like,
he's just looking at you. What did you expect? Yo, shout out to Joe. You know what I'm saying? I got Joe's merch on. Shout out to Joe, Pyro Joe. You know what I'm talking about?
Pyro Joe.
Yeah. Big shout out to Pyro, man.
Yeah, shout out to the whole family, Joe and Gina, all the kids, man. You know, love y'all. Love y'all.
We love y'all, man. Had a good conversation with him, man. And I had some fun times at his place. I learned a lot. You know what I mean? Learned a lot, taught a lot, exchanged information, and built a great family, yo.
Yeah.
So I wore the homie's shirt, you know? That's what I do. If y'all look, watch every episode.
Yo.
Check me out. Go back. This is 5 now. So go back every time I got
if you
mine or one of the homies'
if you
merch.
Want your merch on the pod, I'm a large.
I'm an extra large.
Send some stuff, bro. You know what I mean?
Right. And we definitely will rock.
Rock it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. We showing love, man. This is about y'all, not us.
Really blessed. Really blessed. Too. If you just got the extra large, you could, because the spotlight right there, man. See, I'm like, I'm in the dark a little something. We getting the lighting right.
Nah,
that's the model right there. We put the merch on him, yo.
We hear that. You know what I'm saying? Plus size model. No, man, that's what's up, man. For real. Anybody want to build, man, with this merch, whether it's your music, if you want us to review your joints, you know, send a DM. Reach out. Y'all know how to get in touch with us.
Give us some ideas, man, in the comments and stuff. And, you know, we like the engagement, and not just that, man. We building, we still building. So we really we freestyling right now, man. You know, just organically having conversations and stuff. So we trying to get some ideas from the people to see, like, what do y'all want to, you know, touch on, like, subjects and stuff. Pause. What kind of subjects, you know, things, you know. I really, my lady want to get on a podcast and talk about conspiracies, man. You know what I mean?
I like that. That's
see
my
me
bag.
Jumping down the rabbit hole, dog. I'm like, come on, let's go. Get some topics down and let's go.
That's my bag. That's where we eventually gonna go. We just been kind of warm intro, and we ain't even get the episode. We at 5 right now. We at 5. We warming up. We in our warm up suit. Pause. Oh, it sounded wild, but for real, we'll review y'all music. We gonna review from the heart, though. So if you trash, don't send it. You know when you trash. You know. I don't know. I
feel like some people don't know, though.
Nah,
bro.
I don't know, bro.
Some people don't, and some people don't know how good they are either.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I've heard. Yeah.
And I hate shattering dreams, so I don't even know why you telling people to send their stuff.
I'm being honest. I'm like, yo, if you ready for a bad review,
or man. A good review. An honest review. If you ready for an honest review.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, we won't, like, I won't kill you, bro. I won't kill you, but kill you, no. I tell you. Definitely not. I won't kill you. I just tell you.
We'll let you know.
Nah, man.
We definitely gonna let you know. So we might start doing that, yo. Next episode, I think we may. I'm not gonna say.
But you keep doing that, man.
I said May.
You gonna keep saying next episode we gonna go live and review your stuff live, man.
Look, to me, this one I jumped out the window, but the last one. That was your plan. You said the 5th episode we going live.
I did, but I didn't commit to it. I was just spitballing ideas, bro. You took it like it was etched in stone, bro.
Now we here now, episode 5. That shit's flying. We rocking and rolling.
Now,
That's
to be
wild.
honest, man, I'm really dying to get on the lives and figure it out. So
Yeah.
so that
People
we can.
want to talk, yo.
I
People want to
know,
talk.
but here's the thing: we don't gotta be live for them to talk. We just gotta open the line.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta just let them know the schedule of when we record, and let them know when the lines. We could do all that on social media. Be like, yo, the lines are open from this time to this time on this day.
Yeah, this is true.
You know what I'm saying? And then we just, when it airs, y'all see the until we go live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we going live soon.
Because live is tricky too. Some of the subjects we talk about,
It'll be flagged. And shit.
it'll get flagged. You know what I mean? So it's like, when we go live, I want to figure it out. We could go somewhere where they don't really, we could say whatever. Even though, like, I'm on my P's and Q's with
whatever.
Bro, it don't even be heavy language. It be topics sometimes that they'll flag you for, dog. And if we talking real, dog. So live is tricky, man. Live, I feel like we kind of got to structure the live a little bit.
All right. All right. I could dig that.
But at the same time, I don't want to censor what the callers could say or nothing. So that's why I want to go somewhere where it don't really matter too much. And that's hard to find. It ain't hard to find. Y'all just gotta
follow
click that link. And when we come up with the place, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just gotta click the link, man.
Word. If y'all liking what y'all seeing, and you know what I mean, from what I've been hearing, it has been like that. And when we make the move, y'all make the move, man. We building a family here anyway.
Yeah, we trying to be all over. I gotta make an X account too, man. Like we gotta get on everything, man. I gotta get on TikTok with my old self.
Hell yeah. That shit sound like the casinos. I'm a recovering addict from the casino slot machines.
Yo, that's why your eyes lit up. He was like,
what was that sound? That sounds like when you don't hit nothing. That sounds like when they got you like I'm about to win nothing.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's how it hits you. It's like what's it called? Endorphins and shit. You're like, oh, so then they get you to spend more money.
Bro, I watched the whole special on how the slot machines work and how they pay out.
Originally, they were just there to waste time while you waited to gamble.
Yeah. They make so much on the slots, bro. They make a lot on the slots, bro.
I used to kill them, son.
I'm telling you, we be talking about some stuff. They gonna visit us, bro. I'm telling you, they're gonna be like, yo, y'all gotta stop talking about what you're doing.
Nah, I wasn't really winning. I mean,
I got an email from Bill Gates, man. Was it Bill Gates that I was talking about last time? I got an email from Bill Gates. He said, stop mentioning my name. I said, okay, Bill Gates.
He said, man, I'll push up on y'all, fam.
I was like,
y'all ain't hard to find. I was like, yo, relax, bro.
Yeah, then he gave me my address. I was like, yo.
He sent me a picture of me reading his text message.
Reading his text message. Yo, can you imagine? I bet you they could do that. They looking at us through the camera right now. Like,
I bet you they can do that. We already on camera.
I know, right? That's crazy, bro. That's funny. It's like everybody be like, "Nah, man, this and that." They get what was it? They was talking about the chip and all of this, and it's like they gonna track. I'm like, bro, you already GPS, bro.
Up, son.
You chipped yourself up, man, and you got the most expensive Apple chip.
Yo, that.
Because you had to have the newest
That's
Apple chip.
Fact. You're already walking around with the tracker.
Yo, for real.
Everything on the web when you.
Everything. People don't understand, bro. You gotta try very hard to be off the grid, but people think they off the grid right now, and it's like, oh, it's in your phone, and you won't leave your house without your phone. You won't, I promise you. And if you do, you're gonna turn back because you forgot your phone. Yeah,
you're gonna U-turn in traffic.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Then I was looking at the thing about Apple, how you don't even own your Apple products like outright.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like you could like if you have a phone repair shop, Apple could sue you for fixing Apple phones if you're not a Apple
certified and shit. That's great. I like your company.
No, hey, I don't like the fact that y'all got a Gestapo on technology that can't share within, you know what I mean, cross platforms. I don't like the fact that your phones are made to break. I don't like the fact that it costs $1,000. I don't. For a camera,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Plus, I like the fact that Bless likes y'all because I use it.
I'm like, I use his camera. Size and we can coexist.
I know. I really honestly, I don't got no problem with the phone.
It's the way. You ain't seen a commercial with the was the iPhone and like a Google phone or something. And they're like, oh, long time. We couldn't talk. It's like the
So they crashed like
Siri voice in the
they're
fucking
talking
Google
to each
voice.
other.
Yo, it's wild. This
That's what I'm
commercial.
saying, dog.
I'm like, oh,
Yo, we should put our phones to talk on the next episode.
That's
Just I'll put my
crazy.
phone here. You put your. Imagine our phones do the pod, bro.
Man. Those
Yo, I
companies are
forgot
crazy.
what I told my phone to call me, bro.
Call me El Brother. You told your phone to call you, son.
Hey Google, what's my name?
Your name is El Guapo.
Hey, my name is El Guapo.
Alright.
He said, I don't tell my phone to do none of that. So what, you don't trust the phone, right?
I mean, whatever. You know, just
I mean, whatever. You don't even want to talk about it
this
now?
pod's gonna be crazy. Look, all right. Let's talk about it.
Bill Gates is already on me, dog. Like pause.
Hey, Apple, you done mentioned the big dogs. That's my dog.
People gonna start thinking I got a death wish, bro.
But nah, yo, I'm saying I don't like none of that shit, man. I don't like none of that shit. I'm from a different, you know.
So you don't do like, Alexa,
none of that shit.
turn on my lights.
Man, I unplugged that shit, put that shit in the garage, man. Like,
Bro, you seen the clips when Alexa in people's house started playing some crazy music and making noises? It was like
I
people thought
unplugged all that shit.
you had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you went through something that you don't want to speak of.
I didn't, but I didn't want to. I just was like, get this shit out of here. The thought of privacy is an illusion already.
It is, because your phone could be listening to us right now.
And at this point, people are trained to be like, well, what are you hiding? I'm not hiding shit.
Yeah, that's
like, what's
true.
wrong with me talking to my fucking lady? What's wrong with me talking to my fucking daughter? I'm cursing again, but that's how I feel.
I get it.
When it comes to like technology and just shit everywhere, I'm like,
it's not always about that you're hiding something. It's about you. The once you start giving up your rights, bro, it's a slippery.
Gone. It's
slope.
Gone. It
and
is.
I like my rights.
That's a fact. That's where it really boils down to. It's like, no, come on, man. This is not how it's supposed to be. This is not how it's written. The Constitution, we got rights, right? Like, what's up with privacy?
We supposed to.
What happened to privacy?
We're supposed to. Our rights get violated daily, bro. Daily. Daily. Right. And we have not stood up the way we should.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, everybody grab up. No. I'm just
want people to be aware of that.
I've watched through studying, you know what I mean? And looking back how slowly, you know, we give up certain rights with the way the technology starts coming in. We've given up a lot of our privacy rights.
Absolutely.
Nobody, I promise you, man. And I don't know, maybe there's somebody, but do you read every time you get a device? Do you read everything?
I do, but
you read the whole
terms and agreements.
So you know you don't own that phone then.
Yeah, hell yeah. But terms and agreements, I'm
a lot of people don't, and they don't understand that you sold your email. You know what I'm saying? You gave your email for them to sell your information. That's why you get all these calls from
crazy. I've been like there's been time I've been arrested. And I'm like taking longer to fill out the paperwork than everybody else that's in jail. They're just signing away. I'm like, man, I don't know. Hold on, bro. I gotta read what I'm. Oh, just sign right there. Sign right. Hurry up, bro. I'm like, nah, you got.
And that's how the record industry done caught mad young
same
people,
way,
bro.
The same way.
It's like it's now or never. Contract should be signed now or never. You should always be allowed to take it to a lawyer.
Whoever don't allow you to take that to
then you already know you got a bad deal. Yep, you already know you got a bad deal. You messing with somebody you shouldn't be messing with.
That's how things work. You know what though? Being like public speaking, this is what I give to technology. Technology has allowed people to change the game. When you watch Dave Chappelle get his rights back for Chappelle's show and all that, all that only happens because we have phones and because we can all share it on socials and you don't have to use conventional, traditional media to spread that message. You know what I mean? And because he's Dave Chappelle, the GOAT. But I mean, seriously, because when in history before him, you see people just change the way agreements and contracts are made, because regardless of what he signed that, you know what I mean? And things change because of public opinion. That's different. That's a new day and age.
But from what I heard, he wasn't the one that was trying to renege. They tried to renege. Because he had X percentage that he was gonna make. They didn't think it was gonna blow like that. You know what I mean? And then they tried to cut him short. Now I want to find out. Now I'm gonna research this,
I don't
bro.
think that's what it is, but I don't want to be wrong either.
Yeah, I'm gonna research this, man. But it was some crazy contract stuff I know that happened there that they didn't want him. They was trying to pay him less.
Alex, when you see this part, that's why we need to hit. You heard? Straight up. It's all good though. Y'all got it. I'm not trying to diss y'all.
They ain't shitting on you on that.
Nah, just my man Alex.
You just not Jamie.
You know what I mean? That's what I said before we started this. I was like, man, I'm blessed broken right now. Before these phones and shit was in people's hands, and information didn't travel that fast.
Information was purposely withheld. Now,
right. It's hard to do that when you.
And at the same time, double-edged sword. Got a lot of misinformation because everybody wants to be first to put something out.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean.
Journalism has changed, yo. The integrity. There's virtually no integrity amongst journalists.
And main media is gone. Speed. Yeah, mainstream media, it is gone. You know, and now everybody that right now, the social media, the people that want to be journalists should be really taking integrity into account. You know what I mean? Because you're the ones that are gonna feed the truth when the main media has already lost its integrity. You know what I mean? So if you want to be the first to put it out, there's a problem. How about be the first to put out the real story? That might mean that you're the fifth person to tell it, but you're the first to tell it accurately. That's important. Accurate information is very important.
You seen that, like, they report on people that are dead before they died. Like, they're not even like, you're tripping. That person is still alive.
That's crazy. I seen it, and people pass that on. You know?
Yeah, right. Who did it? I think I don't even want to say this, but it was the source. The source put out that Clark Kent had passed away weeks before he passed. You know what I mean? And he hadn't.
Wow.
And I was like, that's crazy, man. Everybody was talking about that. And then, you know, unfortunately, man, rest in peace to the legend, man.
Legendary.
Super duper changed the game. I've never heard anybody say anything bad about that man.
Yeah, that says a lot, yo. That says a lot. To be that embedded in the industry for, you know, that long and you know what I mean?
Everybody has, you know, somebody that says something bad about them. I've never heard nothing bad. I'm not saying some.
Yeah, not to say he's perfect, but the way he carried himself was with integrity.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Integrity. That's what we need back, man. Integrity amongst artists as well, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, like the young hip hop demographic, like, man, y'all don't got to do nothing to each other, yo. You know, get your money, make your music, and stay out the way. Stay out the way. It ain't hard, man. It's very easy to just make your music, do what you got to do, and live your life and take care of your family, because ultimately that's what you did this for.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Stay out of bullshit, man.
The ego's a mean thing, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The ego's a mean thing, because then it's like, oh, so-and-so said this and blah, blah, blah. I gotta get back at him. And it's hard, man. The youth. When I was young, I was ego-driven, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. It's hard. That's what a lot of older folks don't understand, man. Think back to when we were young. They were telling.
They forget. That's what I was gonna say, man. Older people forget how it was
that
to
you were
be
young, and the older people didn't understand our ways either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to look at somebody and try to, you know, outside of my kids, but try to advise somebody, yo, this, and that, and third. With it's like. It's a whole different era, man. You know what I mean? And I know that I was an arrogant little dude, and I was like, bro, I was disrespectful. I was, you know what I mean? So it's
right, yo. And even the way you carry yourself, I can remember thinking, like, I ain't trying to hear what this old ass person got to say.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
In different words and way harsher words, because the way I spoke and thought even was, you know, was tainted by what I was listening to, I was around, and the environment. So, yeah, I remember acting a different way. And the age, yo, when you're young and you don't care about tomorrow because you don't have a point of reference. You know what I'm saying? If you only lived 20 years and your 20 years of what you have to reference, even 18, 17, like these kids are young and doing, they drilling and all that. So when I think about that age, when I felt like, you know, you're a young warrior, like, feel like nobody can stop you. Nothing can ever stop you. You can't be taken down. whatever happens, it is what it is. That's before you learn how to fight the giant.
Right.
Yo, y'all make sure that if you have not, you stream, download, even purchase Fighting a Giant by Brother Mikey.
Yeah.
It's a great listen, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
Every episode we gonna get one in, yo. You know? No, but for real, before you learn how to fight the giant, you end up, it's just, it fights you. There's a point where your ego will carry you, put you right in his pocket. Shut up. We going outside. This is what we doing. You know, and that's with everything, man. With age, you learn to control. Hopefully, yeah.
It's a journey, man. You gotta. Oh man, sometimes you gotta be put in front of the mirror at some point.
Right.
Because sometimes we don't see it, and when you're comfortable in your ego, man, it'll take a mirror. It'll take for you to see that.
You gotta look in the mirror, and only you can do the work. No one will save you from you, but you. And everybody needs saving from themselves at times. You know what I mean?
Somebody could inspire you.
Yeah,
but you gotta do the work.
You have to do the work. You must do the work. Only you can save you. So do it consciously, knowing that, and a lot of times we know what to do right. We know what the right move is, and we won't make it.
You know what I'm learning, man? To wake up in the morning, not grab my phone first.
Man, I've been doing that too.
Breathe. I'm trying to breathe first, and then I set my intention for the day, right? But the whole thing is like, I make a conscious decision now to wake up in the morning and realize I have a family that I'm grateful for.
Yes.
That I have to acknowledge today. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That way, if I give myself the daily reminder, because I'm telling you, man, I'm not preaching to y'all, man. I'm trying to change my ways, man, and keep what I have, together as sacred. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it's important to me.
Yes.
So I'm trying to
make time to do that.
Yeah, and I'm giving myself in the morning, I don't pick up the phone. I breathe, and now I know that I wake up every morning, I got to remind myself something. So I'm going to give myself my daily reminder of what I got to do. And then I'm going to get up and get my day started. And it's I feel good lately. You know what I mean?
The gas. That makes you match the gas when you're up in the morning. For me, I used to get up. It was weird, right? Because I started getting up and it would be like, it was like 8. And then that's good. And then I'm like 7:45, 7:30. So it got to a point, like now today, I'm more like 7:30. You know what I mean? But like it was a point where I was waking up at like 4:30, 5 in the morning.
That's wild.
What are you doing, bro? Everybody. And I'm looking, I'm outside already. I'm standing because everything's so calm. If you're in the city, I don't know where you live, but in the city, right before that happens, right before that traffic where everything starts, the hustle and bustle of the day, it's like it's the calm before the storm. So I feel like I'm up.
You know what me and my lady said we was gonna do one of these days with the whole family. Hit Coco, watch the sun come up, right? Spend the day crossing Florida and just stop and make it stop, and then hit like Clearwater or something on the west, watch the sun go down, all in one day.
That's fire.
Because we live in Florida, we could do that, dog.
No, now we must.
Now we must. You know what I mean? Like I think everybody in Florida should do that. Because I'm like, that's real. I never thought of doing that. You catch the sunrise and the sunset.
That's fire.
You know what I mean?
On both coasts.
On both, in the ocean.
Woo!
Yeah.
Florida, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love it here. Ain't nobody say nothing bad. I love it here.
Me too, man. It's crazy. People be like, yo, Florida's crazy. Florida man this, Florida man that. I'm like, I am the Florida man.
I am the Florida man. Yo. No, that's real, man.
But people say it's crazy and stuff. Bro, I guess it's where you from, you know what I mean? Or whatever, you get used to.
Everything is regional, man.
Right.
We were saying that.
And where you call home, you're going to have a certain level of comfort.
Yeah.
So when we hit the road and everything, I feel comfortable coming home to Florida. And I'm like, bro, I like how it is here. I like, you know what I mean? I'm still on point. I'm telling you, I'm still on point.
I'm telling you.
But you know what I mean? I like it here. I like it.
Yeah.
At first, I couldn't stand it because we coming from New York City.
Oh, me too.
I first
the change
moved here,
of pace was crazy.
Half of this wasn't here either, right?
Yeah. Whoa, I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
I ain't like it at all. I wanted to get back.
The bus line stopped at 9. if you didn't have a car, you would, and I came down here, I didn't have a car, I was young.
Nah, me either. I was young. I was 12, 11 and 12. Mom was like, "Nah, you coming down here for a better life."
Mm-hmm.
I had him like, "Ooh."
I got I got 5 years probation on some dumb stuff, bro. And I almost caught a gun charge up there, boy. You know how it is in New York for that. So they trying to give me
Yeah.
3 to 5. I get 5 years probation out of state, ISP. Luckily, my mom's worked for probation, so I grew up
You were
around a lot of
young.
people. Yeah, I was already, I was out of high school already.
All right.
You know what I mean? But I made my way out of high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was out of high
Yeah, I
school.
was out
Good
of
choice
high
of words.
school,
This
yeah.
guy is a wordsmith.
Marjorie Hughes. God bless you, Marjorie Hughes. I love you for life, man. And I'm here. I'm doing good. The family's good. You know.
Shout out
Thank
to
you so much.
because we got this BMB GreenRoom
GreenRoom.
podcast now.
Yo, so she comes out. She goes, yo, the only way that I'll get you out of this, you got to leave New York. She didn't want me in New York. She's like, you're just going to get in trouble again, and I'm just going to waste a resource. And I respected it because she's willing to use her resources to help.
Word.
You know what I mean?
You
And
gotta
that's,
respect that.
gee, that was crazy.
I like when people keep it real. That's real right there.
So she said, you got a choice, Puerto Rico or Florida, because that's where I have family. You tell me what would have happened if I go to Puerto Rico. Same thing that happened in New York,
Real.
maybe worse. You know, maybe at a higher level, because the game was,
Nah, it gets real out there.
yeah, it's a small island, y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And so I decided to come down here. And bro, I was miserable. I had to do 5 years down here. And then I had to get a job and keep a place. And she'd make sure that I was all, you know, I was good and everything. And I was like, yo, the first thing I'm going to do when these 5 years are up is go straight back to New York. The only thing that'll keep me here is if I get married or I hit the lotto or something. Bro, on the 5th year, I'm already making plans to go back. I met my lady,
like, I'm
dog.
almost back,
I
man.
met my lady, dog.
Wow, that's crazy.
I forgot about going back to New York because I'm kicking it with her.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and her got together. We got married fast. Everybody was like, man, y'all stupid.
Yeah.
Some of y'all are on your 10th girlfriend.
Hello.
Since y'all told me that. In your 10th relationship.
10th is light.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, we chilling. We end up getting married and everything.
People would
Like,
try their hardest to break up the nuclear family, yo.
Facts.
I'm just saying.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
3 months after I get married, Marjorie Hughes calls me. She's like, yo,
you good?
you done. You good. I'm
You're
just
like,
signing
you know what? I'm good with you.
Yeah. And bro, it hit me. I was like, bro, I didn't even want to go back
That's it.
at this point. And I was like, yo, it's crazy. It's a crazy foreshadowing or manifestation.
New York? At that point, what it was is like the 5 years that they gave you was the hardship from moving down there to here, because you get like, you have so much energy coming from the city, you know what I mean? And
you gotta
like,
adjust.
what am I doing here? And it takes about that 5 years for you to feel like, you know, I kind of like it down here. And you start finding the benefits, and you like open-minded at that point too, and that's dope. So you like found your wife.
Once I got married, and you know what I mean, and you know, kids came into the story. It was like, bro, I'm not raising no kids in the Bronx, dog. Not raising no kid, and I don't got downtown money. If I'm moving to New York, let's face it, I'm moving to the inner city. Yeah, that don't make no sense. I'm already a grown man that is out. That don't make no sense for me. That was young mentality that I had while I was on probation.
Right, I dig it.
So then I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll raise my kids.
You realize where you was at. You were like, and even where you was at. At the point, like, I mean, state of mind, like where you at. Man, nah, this is probably the best.
And I still lived a lot of immature years after that. You know what I mean? But you know, you see the growth slowly. And the crazy thing is, when I first moved down here, nobody was from here. Everybody was from somewhere else. And it's our kids
that are from here.
Now a lot of people are from here, but it's that next generation.
Wow, that's true, yo.
Yeah. Because before it was rare. If I met somebody and was like, yeah, I'm from here. I was born and raised, and they're like, you're like, what? I wanted to throw you a party. This is crazy. You're a unicorn. I met a unicorn. I met one, y'all.
I feel.
Now it's a lot, but it's like, yo, we populated it in a different, you know what I mean? Like the next generations of people, like.
I be thinking that. Like my lady's like born and raised. Apopka, Florida.
Really?
Like, yeah.
I met a few.
I'm like, that's crazy. I mean, you know, we on a whole nother side now, but it's still, I mean, it's still Central Florida.
Yeah.
Like, that's different.
Yeah.
Orlando. I love it here though.
I like it.
You know what I mean?
I like coming
and it's
home.
different, yo. People, Florida is like divided in like maybe 3 sections. You know what I mean? You got South Florida, Central Florida, North Florida, and they're completely feel like you go to 3 different states if you travel to the 3 of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's a completely different vibe. I mean, but Florida's always united, but it's just different. It's weird, man. It's a completely different Florida from Orlando to, down South Palm Beach, Broward, Miami, whatever.
I like how a lot of the names are still indigenous Seminole people.
That's
and there's
right,
another,
that's
what's
right.
the name of the other tribe, G?
There's a lot of them with
Yeah.
every word almost.
Yeah,
Chickasaw,
Chickasaw Trail, Economahachi, Econ, all that. Seminole County,
Yeah, Osceola,
Okeechobee,
Cimarron,
Cimarron, all of that. Those are all like they didn't. The Seminoles was them G's, bro. They ain't signed treaty.
That's a fact.
I heard some of them broke off and joined other tribes that end up signing treaty.
Right.
But the Florida Seminoles that stood their ground with the help of some other tribes. You know what I'm saying?
They had what? There was 2 Indian wars, right?
Yeah,
that were fought right here. Around. There's a building that's not far from here on Gatlin, and I go there, and it was built. I don't want to misinform, but look up the building at Fort Gatlin, and I pass by that probably every day. But I watched, and that was built during the Indian War. And
really, I gotta check that out, man.
Yeah. It was weird because I always got a weird feeling passing by this building, like my hairs would stand up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I just didn't understand it. When I was like, I gotta pull up and see what that is. It's a weird government building where like the windows are blacked out, but lights be on at night. It's different. Look, damn, I don't want to say too much, but it looks weird. Though,
it was Bill Gates did it. It's Bill Gates. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I'm telling you who it was.
Wait,
man.
He did it with an Apple, with an iPhone.
With the iPhone.
It wasn't blessed. It was me, yo.
Oh, that's wild, son. Oh man, you know what though? Like Apple was making innovative shit, and then after Steve Jobs, they probably
they just started putting a different skin on the same thing. Yeah.
But before that, I would see big changes with every drop of the phone.
Yeah.
I see certain
like a little couple more megapixels on the camera.
Maybe. I saw a video where they were giving people the new iPhone, but they would.
Yo, I saw that.
They didn't give them anything. They would say they're updating, but they're wiping the screen.
They were saying, we could change your data into the new iPhone while you do this interview, and they would just put in the case and wipe the screen.
So they're set where they can't see behind them, but you see from the cameras.
That is their phone.
And they're sitting there, all he does is wipe the screen and put a case on.
Change the color of it, he put the body of the thing.
And they give him the phone during the interview, and they're like, instantly, it's so much faster. I can't believe
crazy.
it. It's like,
it's all in the placebo.
Placebo, brother. That's what it is. It's crazy, man.
Yo,
we got to gain control of our minds and see what's real and what's fake. It's like you can't disconnect from the Matrix, bro. It's crazy.
Sometimes I be feeling like we too far gone, G.
But I mean, we are. Whoever, if it reaches one, then it reaches one.
So we all got it. We got to just, whoever's feeling this right now, got to get you a leather suit, and we all got to meet up.
This is getting crazy.
And we gonna start giving out NyQuils and DayQuils to whoever want to wake up or stay asleep.
It's your choice.
Yeah, all I'm offering is the truth. And the truth is Bill Gates did it. Yo, he really gonna come for me, bro.
Nigga, we ain't whatever. You know? I'm joking.
My address is meet me there at 5.
Yeah. Don't meet me there, beat me there. I'll be there. Paul. We on the way now. They know them people coming for you, man.
Nah, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's all good though. I don't care. We outside.
They better send a bunch.
Let
me stop, bro.
We joking. We're only kidding.
Those was just jokes.
Those is jokes. I'm joking. Why not? Episode 5. I don't know how we do that shit like that.
That's crazy.
It's wild.
Hell yeah.
But bless y'all because, y'all the reason that we here.
We can keep showing up, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we gonna be reviewing y'all shit harshly. I'm joking. No. Soon to come. We gonna be reviewing y'all shit harshly. Yeah,
Harshly.
we gonna be
we gonna find a way to open these lines,
we
man.
Be
even
doing
though
phone lines.
I think we should. I think on this next one, we should get on social media. Just look out on social media. Check out on IG and YouTube and stuff. We're gonna let y'all know when we're gonna film and what time we're gonna open up some lines and hopefully get a few people to call in.
Follow the social media.
Yeah, follow the social media. BMB GreenRoom.
Yeah.
You know, on Instagram, BMB GreenRoom podcast on YouTube.
Right, yo. Right. And all that other joints. We on, yo. I was listening myself on iHeartRadio. Shout out to them. It sounds great. The audio sounds amazing. If you're one of them podcast listeners that like to sit in the whip and just cruise around and listen to it in audio format, that's a good option. You know what I'm saying? We on
Spotify, Apple.
It sounds great.
Amazon.
Just search BMB space GreenRoom on whichever platform of your choosing. On Apple Podcasts as well. And interact, man. Like, share, you know what I'm saying? Comment. We out here. We looking at it. And
we ain't promised tomorrow. Yeah, this was episode 5 of the BMB GreenRoom. It's your man Buddha Bless and brother Mike.
see you next week. You heard?
And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. It's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.